There we go. Okay, this is going to be better. Using my phone's network instead of the network in the home here. And I think it's going to work better. So here we are. We're in week 2. This is Thursday. Missed yesterday. I'm so sorry. We were on the road, and then I was busy after that. In fact, I got bumped from doing it at my normal time this morning because once again things came up. My crew was deserting. Wow, I'm having lots of technical issues. It just stopped right there. Let me know that it did. At least that's good. Going to do things a little bit different today. For those of you who are confined in chairs, this is going to be a little more challenging for you to adapt, and I'll spend some time tomorrow showing you how to adapt these. For right now, use your imagination. You're probably good at that. But I want to have us start working on some of the other concerns that we have in being able to have our posture and our core activation the way we need it to be. So I'm going to start where actually, if you can't lay, then you can do this from a sitting or a standing position. Like I say, it's a little more challenging, so you're going to have to adapt it. But if you can lay, then it's the appropriate thing for you to do. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be working on our core activation, and this is helping us focus on it. Now, I don't know where you are as far as your back positioning. Right now, I'm laying normal. My back is a little bit arched. My back is pretty close to what it should be. Some of you may find that it's way up. Others, it may be way down, but that has to do with your hip positioning. And what we're working on now is going to be helping strengthen those muscles so that your hips can get better positioned, so that you're not rocking back or going too far forward, but you're more centered. So as we're activating our core, we're tightening ourselves in here. That's what we're doing. But to help work on those muscles, what we're going to do is we're going to tighten it up to where we rock our hips, what you could say forward, so it actually flattens your back. We're going to hold that. Then we're going to release it back the other direction. So it's almost like the cat-cow, but you're laying down. So you should find your back flattening to the floor for a little bit, and then it arches back up. So this is a movement that we're doing to help work on this part of our body to get it straightened out a bit. This is a crucial one. Like I say, you can do this when you're standing up. You don't get the same sensation. You can't make certain that you're flattening out to the floor. So we're tightening up and holding it for about 2 seconds, count of 2, and then we're releasing it. I'm going to do a few more of these, but these are an excellent way to help you start training your core and your back to work together. Now, this whole time we're keeping our core fairly firm so that it's tight. Let's talk about that a little bit so we can focus on that. When I say tighten our core, what we're wanting to do is we're tightening up those muscles in our stomach area. Okay, this is getting frustrating that it's dropping so much. Hopefully this is working for you. I'm sorry if it's not. New internet is on its way any day now. The guy's actually coming tomorrow to do the install. We'll see how that goes. Hopefully it makes an improvement. So anyway, we're tightening this area to where it tightens from our pelvis up into here, and we're keeping that tight. There's a lot of reasons for that, but right now let's just tighten it and hold it. We're not trying to arch our back. We're just tightening this area, and we're holding it. And we're continuing to breathe while we do that. We're putting it really tight so we can hold it extremely tight. Starting to strengthen those muscles, so release. So we held that for a few seconds. We'll relax for a few seconds as well. Then let's tighten it back up again, really tight. Let's hold it really, really tight. And you start feeling how that feels to do it. If you're not in practice of doing it, it's harder to do, harder to feel the sensations and understand it. But what I'm suggesting is you're doing this, okay, release. You're doing this frequently so that your body begins to learn and strengthen and become familiar and able to do it better. Let's tighten it and hold it. Hold it. This is the last time. Now, when you're sitting, you can do the same thing. When you're standing, you can do the same thing. It's just easier when you're laying to where you're only concentrating on that part, but you can do it in the other positions as well. So what I'm suggesting is that this is one to practice to get yourself ready, because you're going to be using this. As you see, I'm always telling you, tighten your core. You're going to be using this in everything that we do. So from here, we're going to do some movements that can help with our somewhat our lower back, but also just in general our muscles and our movements. So we're going to take, I hadn't really mentioned this, and I got kind of ahead of myself. I'm hurrying too much. We're laying on our back, our knees are up like this, our feet are flat on the floor, just a little ways out, so that we have a bit of an angle there. But now we're going to take our left foot, we're going to raise it up slowly, and then extend your feet out as far as you can. Then we're going to lower our legs straight down. Then we're going to bring our foot back out. Now we're going to take our right foot, same movement. Now you may not be able to go all the way up there. Do what you can. We're taking it all the way down and bringing it back out. We're going to do a few more of these. Now, what you're wanting to do is to keep your back neutral. You're not wanting to have it flex down like that or go up like that. You want to keep it just a neutral position. So that's what we're attempting to do as we're... That's just dropping a lot. Okay, let's do a few more of these. Sorry that that's dropping so much. Probably making this a pretty weird video to keep up with. Nice slow movements. We're not in a hurry. We're going to let's finish this set up. We'll do one more on each leg. Remember, what we're doing may be challenging for you, it may not be, but we're setting ourselves up to be able to do more by having the right form and the right technique going on for us. So let's pull our left knee up as far as we can, and let's hold it in, bring it in just as far as you can. You might not be able to go very far, I understand. We're all a little bit different, but pull it in as far as you can, and let's hold it there. Other leg is still in this position. We're holding it there. We're holding it there a bit. Now let's let it go back to the neutral position. Let's take the right leg. Let's pull it up as far as we can. As far as we can. Holding it there. I don't know how that feels for you. It may not feel good. Don't do it to where it hurts. Do it so that you can be comfortable and able to handle it, okay? Okay, let's let it back down. So, another one that I want to have us try to do, this may be a little bit beyond what you can do, but just attempt the motion. We're going to be raising our pelvis area up, and we're going to have a straight line from our knees to our shoulders. So this is something like a, I'm not thinking of the name right now, a plank, a reverse plank. That's what it amounts to, but it's a movement that we're doing. So we raise ourselves up like that, and we can hold that for a little bit. Hold it as long as you can. You don't have to go as long as I'm going. Do what you can. If you can't get all the way up, do as much as you can. Rest, do as much as you can. Rest. The idea is to work towards being able to do this. This is a great movement, so let yourself down slowly. We're going to relax this a little bit, and we're going to do a couple more of these. As you can see, you can kind of feel the muscles that this is working on. It's doing a lot for you. I guarantee you it's going to help. So we're up again, and we're holding it in place. Now, as you notice, I have my arms straight out like this. That's helping. I'm resting on my shoulders, trying to have a straight line. I should do this hand from the knee to the shoulders. That's what you're working towards. Let's hold it up a little bit more. Okay, we can let ourselves down. We're going to do one more of those. I think that ought to be enough to get us started on this one. Up we go. If that wasn't enough rest, pause everything and let yourself rest a little bit more. And then attempt to do this last one.
Like I say, if you can only do it partially, do it partially. Rest as much as you need to rest. Keep working at it to where you can get it up like that. You can get yourself up into this kind of position and hold it. Eventually, we're going to work this. We can let ourselves down. We're going to work that up to where we can hold that for a full 30 seconds. I'm not saying that's going to be next week or next month, but you can work yourself to that point. It'll do some amazing things for you. So the next one I want to do has to do, and this is one of my limitations, is I don't have enough flexibility in my shoulders. But we're going to take our hands and we're going to put them back as far as we can without arching our back. You don't want your back to arch up. If your back starts to arch up, then you're compensating with your back to put them down. And that's what I'm trying to do. So we're just going to do this movement a few times. Both hands. Take it back as far as you can before you start to arch your back. You notice it's my physique. I don't know what it is. Rita can go all the way back without any problems. Me, I kind of struggle getting my hands there. Okay, let's do one more. Well, let's do two more of these actually. Haven't done enough. We're going nice and slow and easy. And as you do this more, theoretically, and I haven't done this enough, this is one I haven't done enough and I need to do more of this, then you get to where you have better flexibility to where your arms can go all the way back. Now, one thing that we're going to do here, we're holding in this position, is take our arms up as far as you can without having your back flex down again. So let's go up and down in this movement here. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. One more time. Like I say, you're not letting your back flex. Maybe if you have somebody helping, they can put their hand under here and let you know, hey, your back is flattening back out down to the ground. That's a time to stop on this motion that's right there. So that's an important one. That's a valuable one. And I'm going to, because of the crummy video, the way it's going today, I'm going to go ahead and end there for us. But those were some nice, easy ones. Those are some exercises that if you repeat those, that's the kind of thing you can do a couple times a day if you need to. But it's going to be working on your flexibility, keeping your core tightened like you need to, and training your body to do the things it needs to do. Like I keep saying, it's consistency, it's persistence. It's not necessarily how hard you go and how much you do right now. This is really more about you having a habit, starting to enjoy seeing some gains and some benefits from doing this and finding that, hey, this is enjoyable. And as the habit forms, your ability will increase and your inclination to want to do more will increase as well. And that's really what this is all about. It's helping us to where we can do more, do better, and expand it as we go forward to where we have more abilities, more strength, and we find that we can do more and more. We're going to get there. So thanks for watching. Invite your friends. Let's get more people involved in this. I've enjoyed the feedback that I've got from this. And we don't have travel plans until the end of the month. We're going to be gone over like on the 2nd. We're actually going to Puxatawny for the Groundhog's Day. That's our anniversary day. We kind of make it a big deal, but being able to go there is on a special day there, which is our special day, is going to be kind of fun. So I'll miss those days, and from time to time there may be a few, but over the next little bit I'm going to be consistently Monday through Friday able to get on here, and we'll be progressing our exercises and all advancing together. So thanks for watching. I'm going to try to be consistent at 9 Eastern Standard Time. As long as there's no interruptions, I'm going to fight to keep those to where it doesn't happen. Take care, and I'll be looking for your comments.